This is Technical Vocational Livelihood Education, or TVL. TVL, or the Technical Vocational Livelihood Education, has 4 tracks: the Agri-Fishery Arts, Home Economics, Industrial Arts, and the Information and Communication Technology. But we are to focus on Home Economics. Now, at the start of your journey in learning cookery, the personal entrepreneurial competences and entrepreneurial mindsets were introduced. The Cookery NC2, or the National Certificate Level 2, and their objectives for this lesson is to recognize the personal and entrepreneurial characteristics, or which we call the PECs. In this concept review, you will be reminded of these lessons and you get to assess whether or not you have the competencies found among entrepreneurs. So in addition, a brief lesson on the business environment and idea generation is provided to help contextualize how your skills might be useful for an entrepreneurial venture. Now let us start with this question. What do you expect to learn after this subject or semester? And now let's assess personal entrepreneurial competencies. When we say entrepreneur, an entrepreneur is comprehensively defined by Zimmerer and Scarborough as someone who creates a new business in the face of risk and uncertainty for the purpose of achieving profit and growth by identifying significant opportunities and assembling the necessary resources to capitalize on them. In other words, they are the ones who act on their business ideas, or they are the owner of their own business. So that's an entrepreneur. Now, what is personal entrepreneurial competencies, or the PECs? So there has been many studies to characterize the entrepreneurial personality. Although there is no isolated set of traits that guarantee success, there were identified behaviors found common to most successful entrepreneurs, like Henry C., the owner of the SM's Supermall. So there is a well-known research on human behavior done by McClelland and McBurr, which identified 10 behavioral patterns organized into 3 general clusters. So we have here the 3 general clusters: the achievement cluster, the planning cluster, and the power clusters. It was found out that these behaviors were also typical entrepreneurial behaviors. The entrepreneurial qualities, more known as the PECs, are as follows. So we are to discuss the 3 main clusters. The first one is the achievement cluster. Sa achievement cluster, we have here the opportunity seeking, persistence, commitment to work contract, risk-taking, demand for efficiency, and quality. So what is opportunity seeking? So this is the entrepreneur, or the entrepreneurs have a good eye for spotting business opportunities and acts on these opportunities appropriately. When we say persistence, entrepreneurs do not easily give up in the face of obstacles. Now, the commitment to work contract Our entrepreneurs do their best to satisfy customers and to deliver what is promised. Then the risk-taking, entrepreneurs are known for taking calculated risks and doing tasks that are moderately challenging. And the last one for achievement cluster is the demand for efficiency and quality. Entrepreneurs see to it that the business meets or exceeds existing standards of excellence and exerts efforts to improve past performance and do things better. So they set high but realistic standards. That's the demand or for efficiency and quality. And another cluster, we have the planning cluster. So in here we have the goal setting, information seeking, and the systematic planning and monitoring. In goal setting, entrepreneurs know how to get or to set the specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound, or much known as SMART goals. It is easy for them to divide large goals into short-term goals. And in planning cluster, we have the information seeking. Entrepreneurs update themselves with new information about their customers, the market, the suppliers, and the competitors. And this is rooted to their innate sense of curiosity. Next one is the systematic planning and monitoring. Entrepreneurs develop and use logical, step-by-step plans to reach their goals. They monitor progress towards goals and to alter strategies when necessary. And the last cluster, we have the power cluster. In here, we have the persuasion and networking and the self-confidence. When we say persuasion and networking, you're familiar with networking, right? So, in here, the entrepreneurs know how to use the right strategies to influence or persuade other people. They have naturally established a network of people who they can turn to in order to achieve their objectives. And of course, being an entrepreneur, you also have to have the self-confidence. Entrepreneurs have a strong belief in themselves and their own abilities. They have self-awareness and belief in their own ability to complete a difficult task or meet a challenge. Right?